So it's been a while. It's gonna be kind of weird when y'all see this video because it's gonna be obvious that I recorded this video after some of the videos that are gonna come after this. But I tried to record this video several different times, but when I would like go back and rewatch it, I felt like it was just too long, you know? So I started working again. During the school year, I was working probably like 24 hours a week, plus interning for, how often was I interning? I think it was 16 hours a week. Then I was full-time in school. And it was a lot. And I really just needed to do a lot of focusing. So it was just a lot going on. Plus, like mentally, I have been extremely drained from people, from situations, from a lot of that. So it was very hard to want to pick up and record because every time I did. So went to Pan Express. Realized that, so my video stopped recording because actually I have no idea, it just stopped. Anyway, okay, Pan Express is getting fancy now. So where did I leave off? Oh yeah, I was saying that mentally I've just been super drained. So I would constantly record videos. I would record videos and I would just not enjoy them. Like, I would watch them back and I would not enjoy them at all, you know? These are like new Pan Express chopsticks. Like, I guess Pan Express is upgrading or something. And I'm not super great at chopsticks, but now I gotta really figure them out. Ooh, this is fresh. So I'm probably gonna switch over to a fork, but so I cannot tell you guys how many times I've recorded this particular video. I've recorded so many videos. I've recorded videos about trying to build my confidence back up. I've tried to record videos about my procrastination, about my low-key perfectionism, but I was not posting. Sometimes I would edit a whole video and not post it and just delete it because I didn't like it. It's been a ride, you know? I would start to feel like I can't do social media because if I can't record a video that I can post, what's the point? If the quality isn't great, what's the point? Because so many people will always say your videos have to be high quality, your thumbnails have to be high quality, audio has to be high quality, like everything has to be top tier, top notch, because there's so many people doing it that you have to make sure that you're doing good, right? But right now, I am in a place where I would rather just post, and whoever watches, watches, and whoever doesn't, doesn't. You know, on some, the girls that get it, the girls that don't. Kind of on that level. Because personally, I have always enjoyed those YouTubers that I've watched while they were like in the trenches, but not in the trenches like in as the literal sense, but like where their quality wasn't great, where their thumbnails weren't great. where they were still finding their style, their technique of videos. And I like that. I appreciate that because you see the progression. It's kind of like watching somebody who didn't grow up with much turn out to be extremely successful versus somebody who grew up with all the money in the world, all the access in the world, and then being successful. Like, it's kind of like that, where ultimately you don't want to take credit away from them because ultimately you still had to put in the work. But it's just so nice watching people elevate themselves, like starting from nothing and turning into something. So I have been telling myself that I need to be unapologetically me. And I need to do what I have to do and just make content, because I've always felt like I have so much to say. I have so much life experience that I can give to somebody. Yeah, like, I just have so much. I have to be unapologetically me, because ultimately nobody can be me and I can be nobody else. I have so much to say because I've had so many life experiences. And regardless if other people have done it or if it's so saturated, at the end of the day, nobody has the exact same experience that I have. Nobody can tell a story the exact same way I can tell a story, or live their life exactly how I live my life, because we're all different people. So I recorded so many videos in the past like week or so that I plan to edit and to release, because that's what I want to do. And I'm honestly really looking forward to my progression, because I know I can. I hate when people park directly next to me and it's like a whole parking lot. But he didn't like stare at me or anything. Like, he looked and then proceeded to do what he had to do. But at least it blocks the sun a little bit, because I was getting hot, okay? But I didn't want to turn my car on and like turn the AC on and burn gas, because gas is still expensive. But anyway, so on top of all of that, my boyfriend has his daughter full-time right now. And being the person that I am, and yeah, just being the person that I am, I have been with him full-time because that's just who I am. Like, I'm going to help you. He's a student too. He works, he interns as well. And I knew he needed the help. I was remote for all my classes and my internship. He was remote for his classes, but not his internship. When he first got her, he was working, but I wasn't. When she started daycare, the day before I started my job. My bad, y'all. My dad called. So where was I? Dang, I be hating when that happens because I forget where I was. But I think I was just saying, like, yeah, so when she started daycare, the day before, I had started working. Well, orientation for my job. And it worked out because we had her for like 2 weeks prior already. But we were trying to find a daycare that took daycare assistants, a daycare that assisted with potty training, that would be able to accommodate her dietary restrictions, because we're no beef, no pork, and she's no non-dairy. We wanted a daycare that was in a safe neighborhood, that was diverse, that had cameras that we could access, and we wanted to feel comfortable with the director. We had put her in one daycare. The lady was great. She was like, no BS, for real. We didn't like the neighborhood. It just wasn't like in the best place. So it just didn't make sense, because if there are going to be times where I'm picking up or dropping her off, I just might not feel safe. And that really wasn't, that was pretty much a no-go. Where we have her in now, she loves it. She loves her classmates. She loves her teacher. Like, I'm just very happy that it worked out for us. But yeah, so the point of that was that it's hard. Going from him only having her every other weekend to having her full-time kind of out of nowhere was kind of rough. And not in the sense that, like, we weren't okay with it, but how it happened, how fast it happened, the circumstances that, caused this to happen and everything. Just kind of how everything played out wasn't ideal and made the situation a lot worse. And of course, like, at the time, she was kind of newly 3. Like, she was barely 3 years. She was probably like 3 years and like 5 weeks or something. So a newly 3-year-old going from being with mommy full-time to being with daddy full-time is a very big shift. So for me, feeling like I have to adjust being at his house like full-time is hard. But I have to look at it from his daughter's perspective. That's even worse, because she's 3. Like, you emotionally can't even regulate for real at 3. You can't emotionally regulate at 3. They cry over everything. They throw tantrums at everything. So the adjustment period was hard, because at first you have to get her like sleep habits the right way, like how she eats, what she's eating. There's a lot of things that were very much unknown for like reasons that I just don't believe I should be talking about right now. It's a lot behind it. So just the whole situation was rough. So me going from being at my house full-time to being at his house full-time, and mind you, Malik lives at home still, just like I do. Like I said, we're both students. I don't want to just record in somebody else's house, in someone else's space, because it's kind of weird a little bit. So yeah, that played a big part too. Wasn't going home very often, maybe like on average once a week at the beginning. But then like after spring break, probably like once every 2 weeks maybe. Not even for like, you know, overnights at my own home. It'd be like maybe during the day. But the point is that it was just a lot that was going on. It was a lot that was going on. My bad, my voice be cracking sometimes. So yeah, that's why I've been gone for so long. It's been rough. It's been a lot, but I am back, and I feel like I have finally decided on the direction that I want to take my channel. Yeah, y'all just have to kind of like wait and see. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know it's very chill, just kind of like really just an update, but I hope y'all stick around for the videos to come because I'm excited. So go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye.